While the Tatas are weighing a strategy to comply with the RBI rules, the Birla Group has become the first large conglomerate to convert its holding company into an operating NBFC. Aditya Birla Capital will merge Aditya Birla Finance with itself. Ritu standing by now to explain how this amalgamation will ensure compliance with the RBI's rules. Ritu, Aditya Birla Group first off the block to meet the upper layer guidelines of the RBI?
Yes, absolutely. It is, because now the board of Aditya Birla Capital has approved the amalgamation of its wholly owned subsidiary, Aditya Birla Finance, with itself, which will create a large unified operating NBFC, which is then going to be in compliance with RBI's scale-based regulations, which required that Aditya Birla Finance get publicly listed no later than the end of September 2025. So this is actually coming in a good 18 months ahead of that deadline. Of course, this amalgamation will have to be subject to various approvals, including from your NCLT, RBI, SEBI, etc. Now, Aditya Birla Capital is the listed entity which operates as a systemically important but non-deposit taking core investment company, and within the structure you have a wholly owned subsidiary, that is Aditya Birla Finance, which functions as a non-deposit taking NBFC. But once this merger goes through, Aditya Birla Capital is going to get converted from just being a holding company to an operating NBFC. Thereafter, Vishakha Mulye is going to assume the role of a managing director and chief executive officer, and Rakesh Singh will become the executive director and CEO of the NBFC of the merged entity. So the idea behind the move, apart from, of course, complying with RBI regulations, is largely threefold. One, it will simplify the group structure for Aditya Birla. Number two, the optimal and efficient utilization of capital that comes along with it. And number three, of course, this will result in consolidation of businesses, which will aid in longer-term growth. Something, you mentioned Tata Sons earlier, has also been trying to do with its financing business. This is the first one off the block. We'll have to see what the next move Tatas make in this regard. As of now, they are also required to get listed by September next year.
All right, Ritu, appreciate you joining us. That's the latest there on the decision of the Aditya Birla Group to move towards compliance with the RBI regulations for upper layer NBFCs. Oil prices continue to slide.